Hi, and welcome to Wednesdays with Doug. Doug, how are you?
Very good, Tammy. How are you doing this morning?
I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. So today we're going to talk about something that deals directly with our market because our market has thus since shifted since the beginning of this year. We have more homes on the market. So, Doug, let's talk about getting your offer accepted in this market.
That's really a good topic, Tammy, because we've been in this market. We were in it for a couple of years where you, in the multiple offer situation, what you had to do to get your offer accepted. Well, surprise, what you needed to do to get your offer accepted then is still pretty much true now. It's not as hot a market, it's not as crazy, but if you want to get your offer accepted, you need to remember the things that got it accepted in the really hot market. And even if you're not competing with other offers, how are you going to get your offer accepted the best ways? And we were talking about, still you want to be pre-approved. You want to make sure that if you're going to get a deal for, if you're going to get an offer accepted to buy the house, you want to get it done, get something in front of the seller that they can live with. You want to have a good, strong pre-approval letter. In addition, let's talk about price. How are you going to make that offer? Oh boy, there's more houses on the market, so I can get it cheaper. Well, give some thought to, to how you're going to negotiate that. Hopefully your agent is a good negotiator and you don't want to go in real low. If this is going to be the home that you're going to live in with your family for the next 20 years, you want to, don't let it go. Don't make a bad deal on it just because the market is hot and you think you can save a little bit. Boy, $20,000 or $30,000 over that period, if it's the home you want, make sure you get it. So don't go trying real low just to see how low you can get. All you do is set up barriers with the seller and you're not going to get very far. Make sure you got a good, strong pre-qualification letter. And, we got in this thing in the hot market of buyers writing a letter to the seller about what the home means to them, who they are, and that sort of thing. Boy, that's still a great idea, even in this market.
Okay, and there's another thing I want to discuss, Doug, about going in with terms, making sure, because terms can be another important factor, such as if they need a rent back or not, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All those kinds of things. You can still negotiate those things in if they're important to you, but you're not going to be asking for as much as maybe you think you could. And again, the contingencies, we still want to keep contingencies in our transactions. You want your offer as clean as possible to get the best possible price and get the seller on your side, but make sure you're protected. Don't go in with no physical contingencies. Make sure you've got good reports and you understand what's there. Don't waive all your rights. And like we were talking earlier about appraisal contingencies, boy, there's some real traps there. Make sure that your agent protects you, and that's a whole subject for a whole nother day.
Okay, to dance on that for 2 seconds though, the appraisal contingency and loan contingency, those are not synonymous with each other, correct?
That's true. That's very true.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to have a whole nother discussion on that because
Yep.
Based on appraisal, if your home does not appraise, and depending on which market, in the Bay Area, we do have micro markets where they're
That's
very
true.
different, where the days on market can vary differently.
Yes.
The home may not appraise at the amount that it did earlier this year, correct?
That's correct. Sure.
Okay, so with that in mind, our buyers want to be certain that they keep that appraisal contingency in there because the loan contingency may not protect you.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
You know what? I think we have our next discussion for next week.
Yes, there you go. That's probably a good idea.
Well, thank you so much, Doug, for helping our buyers get their offer accepted. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to Doug and or myself. Otherwise, have a great day, and we look forward to speaking with you next week. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You know what?